this is going to be awesome. I encourage our listeners, grab a cut. Okay, now I'm going to date myself because Daryl's going to laugh in a second. I encourage you to grab a couple sheets of paper and a pen and go old school on this. You're going to take some notes, I promise you, on this podcast. John Voris, I've just enjoyed getting to know John. He's going to bring to the podcast what I think is going to be a whole different viewpoint on authenticity and how this ties into sales. So let's just dive in. John Voris, welcome to Selling from the Heart.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's so good to be here. And you know the question that all of our guests get on this Selling from the Heart podcast, and I think your answer is going to be very interesting, and we're going to springboard off of this. But John, what does it mean to you when you hear the words selling from the heart?
What that really means is you're selling from your authentic identity. And through the research that I've conducted, especially research from the continent, is we all have only really one need, the human mind, and that is to express our authentic identity. And we know we're expressing it when we feel happiness, joy, and passion. And you see, one of my philosophers I read, David Hume, said that logic and reason are really slaves of our passions. And what we do is we begin with what we desire and want, and then we find the logic and reason to get it, or not get it, but it becomes a tool. And so being authentic is when you know that you're feeling fulfilled. And when you're not feeling that way, there's obstacles to your authentic expression. See, we cannot stop expressing our identity. And this is true. It's universal around the world, and it'll never stop. You have only one purpose to express your authentic identity. You do it through objects, people, and events. So take the objects around you. They were previous decisions. I'm seeing your decisions right out in front of me. And so I can look at these decisions and I could start to see a pattern, and it's telling me how you think. It tells me what your values are, what you find is important. And I haven't even said a word yet to you. I can just walk in the room and do that. And so then what I do is I experiment and I come out with language that resonates with what I'm saying, and I describe my widget, whatever it is, in that same language. So what happens is you, myself, and the objects around you, plus what I'm selling, all become conforming symbols in your mind.
Wow.
Hey, Daryl, how'd you like that? How'd you like that response for what's it mean to sell from the heart? But